Okay, this is a girl that I've worked with. Okay, just watch the position of her feet. See how they're closer together? Just watch the... See, there's already a rhythm there. What I'm trying to say is this, watch it. When you're serving, okay, watch, when you're serving, and this is the plan I want you to do. See, right now when he's serving, because he wants power, his feet are way too far apart. See, when the kids get their feet too far apart, their body's going to go all over the place because they're little. And we got to have a plan with the feet. And if you watch down there, because, listen, she did the same thing you did, okay? Here's what you want to do. You want to have your left foot, I'll explain this, since he's a righty, I want his left foot to the net post, okay? So if I was serving, my left foot would be to the net post, my right foot is parallel. What that means is straight along the baseline. My heel is into the arch. The distance between your feet, probably one hand or two hands because your height and weight. So it'd be something like this. And I'll show you that again. But I want to get that on tape. The reason why you want the kids to stand in a certain position. And you're going to feel awkward. It's going to feel like awkward to you. He'll feel like he's locked in. And that's what I want him to do. I want you to feel locked. Because the more his feet are so far apart, the farther your feet get apart, the more it goes on. So he's saying, yeah, if I get my feet farther apart, I can manufacture a lot of movement, but the problem is it will mess up your balance, and you'll never really learn how to bend your knees and do the technical part correct. Does that make sense? So we got to tweak that part. So come on over here. So left foot net post. So since you're righty, watch, since you're righty, the left foot, set that net post. The right foot, go back a little bit. The right foot parallel, good. And that about that much space between them. That's good, that's good. Now, the grip. Did they talk to you about the grip? Continental? Okay. Now, the problem is this. I'm not saying you couldn't do the full wind-up, but for right now, I really don't want you to do the full wind-up. There's too many things going to go wrong. I just want you to get a couple serves like this. Put your arm up like that. All I want you to do from this position is you're going to toss, kind of bend and tilt, just serve a few from this position. Again, check your feet first, check your feet. Now, when he goes hit the ball, ready for this? See the edge? This is the edge of the racket. The edge goes in, the edge comes out, the edge comes up, look at the edge, and then you're going to high-fly a giant. See, right now, he doesn't pronate. What that means, his arm doesn't turn the proper way, and the fact that the guys are having you do the right grip, that's a start. But so for right now, put it there. You're going to think this. Edge in, see the edge? See that edge? Edge in, edge out, edge up, high-fly the giant. Try one. Think edge. Ready? You're going, he's going, what the heck did happen there? See, your ball toss was like at the Oaks. I mean, it was like way over there, okay? But you still made it because you actually led with the edge and the racket snapped at the end. That was awesome. Now your ball toss was like, whee! It ain't gonna work if you toss it like that. But I don't care about the ball toss. The guys can help you with that. Put your racket up here. This is how you'd want to serve for a couple months. I'll explain more. Keep it right there. So just think edge and then high-fly the giant. Edge, you're on fire. See how it popped? See, when he does the full enchilada, when he's doing this, I don't even know where to start. Like there's like 17 things I could say is going wrong. And what you got to do with younger kids, it all has to be in a progression, in a puzzle. All right? And that's kind of what you see. How old are you, 8? 9? Yeah, she's 8 also. And you can see just the mechanics of her serve. She looks like she's in the neighborhood. It looks pretty much like something you see on television. You know what I mean? Whether it goes in or out, that's a whole different thing right now. But she's balanced, there's a rhythm, and but she does this all the time still, even though she's doing the wind-up now. So I'm just using that as an example because you can have a very good serve because I've already seen how fast you can move your hips. So just edge and high-five the giant. That's all we're thinking about. Edge and giant. Now, let me explain. Put it there. See, here's what's been going on with his serve. And he actually did it that time too. His arm externally rotated. What I mean is it went like, see how his arm is this way? See how it's like that? Like you're almost like serving a pizza or something. See how it's like that? Maybe the guys have mentioned that to you. The edge, the racket should go like that. And if it goes like that, it comes out like that. And if it goes out like that, then it comes up properly. So what I'm saying is, when you did the whole serve, because he's trying so hard, he does the whole serve, and that's why this goes like that. Now, I even had you start from there, and it went like that. So that's why you got to think the edge, which would be right. That's why he has to think of the edge of the racket goes towards his ear first. Edge towards the ear, and you do it right. That was close. I know that had a little mustard on it. That was like a half and half. You did half the right my way and half the low way. So when I say the edge, it's like this. See that? You've always done this. You've always done it external. That means you went the wrong way. You got to bring it that way. If you bring it that way, I guarantee it'll be better. Watch. Thank you. Here's the pop. And the ball toss is like on top of your head. And that's okay. Even with the bat, see this hook. See the edge? Now watch. I'm going to high-five the giant. Now watch this. Your racket, when you do this, it comes out like this, so it's all, look. Push. Watch mine. Pop. See how pop? See, because I'm leading with the edge. But you can't lead with the edge if he comes in at the wrong angle. Does that make sense? So, get your feet. Left foot that close, right foot parallel behind the line. 90-degree angle, a little tilt. Now where do you think this goes? Ear. That's the mark. Have him bring this towards the ear, and then when you swing, you're going to high-five the giant. So look, edge, high-five the giant. Edge, edge. Oops. Back to you, maybe you'll see that one. You went like this. You maybe even change your grip. I don't know, but you went like that. See, it's almost like in his mind, he has to understand, like on the ground stroke, even though the racket is like this, when you swing it, it won't end up there. And he's thinking, wait a minute, how am I going to hit the ball? But see, my arm turns out. See, that's why you need the edge. That's why the kids do this, because it's safe. And that's why you put it down too soon. Safe. Look. Safe. But that's not the most efficient way to hit the ball. Come on, you can do this. Left foot forward, right foot back, 90-degree angle. Little tilt. This edge is going to go towards Mr. Ear. Ear, ear, ear. Close, close. You got to really work on this exercise. Watch. 1, 2. I have kids do this 100 times a day, just like that. Just go. You got to know the entry. This is the entry. Edge. Ready? Edge. See, that was a much better pop because I took his arm 10 times and there was an imprint in his brain thinking right away. See, that was great. Now the ball toss was bad. That's why I went in the net. But that was a great serve. Very good mechanics. Get your feet right. Edge. Edge, okay? Edge to the ear. Edge. There you go. A little better. A little lower. 90 degrees. Edge to the ear. Edge, edge, edge. There you go. Oh, I see what you did there. You did the edge, then you changed it. I saw you change that grip. You don't change it. Trust me on this. Listen, none of the pros change the grip. So you just, listen, if it hits on the frame of the racket or you miss it, don't worry about it. It's not going to. Edge, edge. It's interesting. He's doing what I want, and he gets it to there, and he changes his hand position. Set your racket. Set your racket right there. So, edge, see the edge, 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 look up, high five the giant. Make sense? You're doing great, a lot of good stuff. Think edge, edge down the back, edge. The edge was good, and then you change your grip. Don't change your grip. You can do it. Wait. You're at 90 degrees. So look, it's almost like this. See the edge? This edge. It stays there. Just keep the edge there. Yes! That's a little better. But then you did everything good. But then when you started to go to the ball, you still got to have it on the edge. And then it turns. You made it like that way too soon. Keep it this way as long as you can. Pretend like you're going to hit it on the side of the racket. Does that make sense? Pretend you're going to hit it on the side. See if you can do it. On the side of the racket. A little better. So here's the deal. You do it right, it could be worth a t-shirt. If you can keep your grip and pretend you're going to hit it on the edge, it could be worth a t-shirt if you can do it. Believe it or not, that was really good. Another bet. So this is for the t-shirt. Get your feet right. Good. You're going to almost like hit it on the side of the racket. You're going to hit it on the side of the racket. That was so good, you have no idea. It went on the side of the racket, and at the last second, if you'd have went like that, that would have been a good pop. That would have popped. Think of hitting it on the side of the racket, or the shirt. For the shirt. Here we go. For the shirt. A+ with sprinkles, and you won the shirt and free water.